What will I do now? Without the Shorenhelm Guard, I'm nothing. I told the General, I'm a soldier, not a recruiter. Not a single one. Montclair's war has decimated our ranks, and people now see enlisting in the Guard as a foolhardy proposition. Certainly. I have one prospect who should be simple. Martin Datu. He's in the stocks for Mara's sake, but I can get him released if he enlists. I've already spoken with the constable, and he agreed to release Martin if the young man will enlist. I simply can't understand why a criminal would choose the stocks over doing his duty for his kingdom. Because Rivenspire is a mess. Blood fiends roam across the land. Montclair loyalists attack our town. Yes, but this? Let's face it, this new civil war has taken its toll.
If you come to poke fun at the prisoner, you'd better think twice. I'll be out of these stocks soon. And then you'll have to watch your back. They say I broke into Jerian's ironworks and robbed the place during the night. But they haven't got any proof. And get myself killed? I can't do that. My father went back to the dirt 15 years ago, and my family needs me around.
Huh! Can you believe that? I heard what Martin said. He's either completely delusional or incredibly naive. We have enough. We found his boot prints in the mud outside the broken window. He was involved, and that's the thing. Olivier said he didn't see Martin at all that night. Some friend, huh? I saw you over there at the stocks talking to Martin. Does that fool still think I'm coming to his rescue? He's like a babe in the woods. Yeah, so what? I wasn't dumb enough to leave any proof for that constable to find, so I'm in the clear. Wait! No, please! Please don't! I'd go mad in the stocks! Look.
You'd best take care. They are going to release me, aren't they? Has Olivier really not come forward? Why? Olivier's not going to vouch for me, is he? That backstabbing arsehole. I can't enlist, though. I just can't. I'm just not cut out to be a soldier. And my mother and my sister need me here. I should have known better than to trust Olivier. Suppose that if you went to such trouble, you're going to say I owe it to you to enlist. Fine.
You've certainly done your due diligence. I really appreciate the efforts, but I had a feeling it wouldn't work. You did. Excellent. I don't know what you said to him, but I don't care. It's my duty to get new recruits, and you helped me fulfill it. Thank you. I'll have the deputy release him, and we'll get him whipped into shape in no time. You really have the knack for this. While I'm getting Martin released, I wonder, would you be at all open to taking a crack at another one of my stubborn prospects? She wouldn't admit it, but I think she's some kind of bandit, and that's why she doesn't think much of the Shorenhelm Guard. If it was up to me, no. But our numbers are low and we can't be picky.
Damn trash, that's all it is. Let it be known that Jaren's ironworks sells nothing but dung. Oh no, not another one. What's it take to be a recruiter? The inability to understand verbal language? If you bunch of elf-loving weaklings that run around Rivenspire getting kicked in the arse. People I run with, they eat members of the Shorenhelm Guard for breakfast. Ha! You want to bet on how long you'll last, or whether you just turn tail the moment you see him? Nah, this could be fun though. Beat my boyfriend, I'll enlist. Just take the road south out of town. That's where we do our business. Don't worry about finding Goveled. He'll find you. Oh, and How vile. Is that a piece of Govalid's brain on your boot? What are you, some kind of monster? Nah, that's what that bastard deserves for sneaking around behind my back with that little Bosmer wench. I knocked her off myself. I suppose so. Govalid's gone, and to be honest, I was pretty sick of sitting around down there by the road and hassling people for a handful of coins.
Oh well, it was worth a try. I knew she was something of a long shot with an attitude like that. You did? Huh. Being Argonian's aunt, I really didn't think you could pull that off. You missed your calling, my friend. You should have... While we're waiting for Suga to finally get here, what do you say to taking on the most unlikely prospect of the bunch? Julien Riziol. That's his name. He seems like a sharp young man, and he's had a little training. I don't know. I tried to tell him that no girl can resist a man with a few scars, but that didn't seem to sway him. If I could get just one more recruit, it'd be an even 3.
I've been watching you, going around town, cleaning up the mess that beastly soldier woman created by offending everyone. Because I'm close. I've been courting Gwendolyn for 3 years, and I think I'm finally close to winning her heart. If I leave town now, by the time I get back, she'd probably have married someone else. That would make everything perfect. If I had her love, I could enlist and fight with the strength of 10 soldiers. Good luck with that. I've been trying to figure her out for years now. I think maybe she just enjoys playing with my emotions.
Don't get me wrong. You're very attractive, and I'm sure you're very nice. But I'm not seeing any new suitors. It's not that I don't like him. He's brave, kind, and handsome. He's perfectly acceptable. He's just not very exciting. I don't know that I love him. I don't know. I want the feeling from the storybooks. I want my skin to flush and my heart to quicken. I want butterflies in my stomach and to be unsure whether to laugh or cry. Julian just makes me bored.
The constable and I are taking bets on how long before Martin annoys an officer and winds up back in the stocks. Why? Are you looking to court my sister too? Suitors have been lining up for months. That Julianne is the worst. I'd be happy to see her wed almost anyone but him. Wait a moment. All right then. Here's the thing. Whatever you do, don't give her flowers. They make her sneeze something awful. I'd suggest getting her a nice piece of jewelry.
I've been thinking. Gwendolyn says I don't really love her. It's just some kind of silly infatuation. I think I need to make a grand gesture to prove my love to her. Something spectacular to show her how I really feel. Something romantic, something unique. I know, a bouquet of rare flowers, though I'd need help picking them. Or I could serenade her with a poem. Of course, I don't know any poems. Or maybe a beautiful necklace. What do you... Of course. They say jewelry's the key to every woman's heart. I don't have much gold, but the blacksmith's apprentice, Kalisa. Well, I know where we can get some gems, but it might be risky. The Bitter Hand Bandits have a camp west of town. With all the...
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of making a necklace for House Doral. Please, let me focus on my work. Julian wants to give me gems? That is so sweet. I wasn't sure if he understood what I was hinting at the other night, but does this mean... does he feel the same way about me as I do about him? Oh, I see. He didn't get the hint after all. If he's in love with Gwendolyn, though, then it's for the best. In fact, here. Take the piece I was crafting for the Dorals. I was tempted to keep it, but maybe it will bring Julian happiness.
Did you get it? Oh, let me see it. I know that if Kalisa made it, it has to be beautiful. That's perfect, completely unique and totally romantic. If Gwendolyn doesn't fall in love with me after receiving this, then there's no hope for us at all. Feelings? For me? You can't be serious. I've known Kalisa since we were toddlers. She's like a sister to me. I mean, I love her dearly, but not like that. At least I don't think I do. Mother always said I was hopeless when it comes to this sort of thing. I never really thought about Kalisa in that way before. What do you think? Have I just been blind this whole time? All right, maybe you're right. Maybe I've just been a fool this whole time, chasing Gwendolyn because she teased me when true love was right under my nose. Will you take the necklace back to Kalisa and tell her I was wrong?
What do you want?
Forgive me for my earlier outburst. I must have made quite a fool of myself. He does? You mean he feels about me the way I feel about him? I don't know what to say. I thought my dreams were dead, and now you tell me that they have come true? Tell Julian to come to me. I must hear this from him.
I can't believe this. The more I think about it, the more I realize that this was meant to be. Kalisa has always been kind and giving. What did I ever see in Gwendolyn? All right, I'll need a moment to consider my words. Then I'll go talk to her. After that, I suppose I have to fulfill my promise and enlist. It's the least I can do after what you've done for me. You can...
Don't feel bad. I knew Julian was a hopeless case. A man who's sick in love is a sad man indeed. I can't believe it. I said I was going to eat my dagger, didn't I? I hope you'll let me off on that one. None that are worth our time. And I'll have my hands full whipping these three into shape anyhow. The General's jaw's going to hit the dirt when I march them in. All right, recruits. Fall in. I want to see the prettiest march to Shornhelm in history.